Hey guys. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot this really quickly because my battery is kind of low. But I wanted to go ahead and shoot this. I have a little bit of a change in plan for my reading. Not like all of my reading for the rest of the year, but I've decided to fit some certain books in, and I wanted to tell you guys about it because I'm kind of turning this into my own little project, and I wanted to make this video just kind of to let you guys know because I'm going to be making videos about my progress along the way, and also in case any of you wanted to join me, because I just think this is really fun. I think in my previous videos, in one or two of them, I talked about this project called the Austen Project, which is a project that a UK publisher, I don't know who, is putting on, where they ask 6 modern authors to rewrite, not rewrite, but kind of reimagine each of Austen's novels, each of the main 6. And so far there are 2 out, Northanger Abbey and Sense and Sensibility. And the other night I was watching an adaptation of Sense and Sensibility with my grandmother, and it just made me realize that I really, really want to reread her books now. I was going to wait until next year, but I didn't want to do that. I really don't want to wait. So, the way I've organized this is I'm going to read one of her books every month starting next month in July, and then I'm going to also incorporate the Austen Project books that are already out, and then there are 2 that are set to come out, Pride and Prejudice by Curtis Sittenfeld, and is it Feld or Field? I think it's Feld, but I'm not sure. And then Emma by Alexander McCall Smith are coming out in the autumn of this year, so I'm going to save Pride and Prejudice and Emma for the last 2 months in November and December. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys know what ones I'm reading when. Okay, so first I'm going to be reading Northanger Abbey in July, as well as Northanger Abbey by Val McDermott, because I want to read Clash of Kings in July, and I also want to read, I also want to finish the Mortal Instruments series if I'm not already finished with it. So because of that, I decided a light Austen would be a great idea. So I'm going to read these 2, and I'm really looking forward to it. And then in August, I am going to continue Game of Thrones, and I'm also reading Good Omens, so I figured another light one. So, Persuasion by Jane Austen, and Persuasion and Mansfield Park, the reimaginings, are unfortunately not even assigned authors yet for the Austen Project, so they won't be out until at least, probably at least fall of next year, maybe even later than that, but I really just didn't want to wait that long to read these again, so I'll just reread Mansfield and Persuasion later as well. But yes, I'm going to read this in August. And how I'm doing this is anyone who wants to join me, we don't have to read the same one at the same time. You guys can pick up different ones and tell me what you thought of them, or if you want to read the same one I'm reading, you can do that, and we can just, but I'm not going to have specific dates, like I'm not going to say, oh, I'll be reading Persuasion this date to this date, because I really don't know. I'm just going to be reading it in that month. So yes, anytime anybody wants to pick up any of these with me, it would be a lot of fun. And then we have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen for September, as well as Sense and Sensibility by Joanna Trollope. And this is my favorite Austen novel, so I'm a little afraid of this one because I feel like I'm going to be much more critical of Joanna Trollope's adaptation of this than I am any of the others, because this is so dear to my heart. So we shall see. And then for October is really when I should have done Northanger Abbey because it's the gothic, creepy one. But for October, I'm doing Mansfield Park. And again, this Austen project book hasn't even been assigned an author yet, so it probably won't be out for at least another year and a half. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm especially excited to reread this one because I didn't have a good reading experience with it when I had to read it in college. Because to be honest, I really didn't like this story. I saw it first. I saw the 99 film and then the 2007 Billy Piper adaptation. And I like the acting in both, but I just didn't like the story at all. So I really want to reread this one and see if I change my mind, see if I can look at it a different way. Especially because when I was reading it for school, I had a lot of other stuff going on at that time, and this is one of Austen's biggest books, so it may even be the biggest, I don't know. But because of that, I only read bits of this. I didn't read the whole thing, so I really want to go back and see if I change my mind. And then for November, I will be reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen and also Pride and Prejudice by Curtis Sittenfeld, hoping that it's out by then, because right now it just says it's going to be out in the autumn and it doesn't say what the date is, so I'm hoping that it's by November so I can read those two together. And I'm thinking about trying to read something of Curtis Sittenfeld's before then, and also I have a couple books by Alexander McCall Smith that I'm trying to read one of his before then as well. And then November, Emma by Jane Austen and Emma by Alexander McCall Smith. I am so excited. And it's funny because Alexander McCall Smith, when he was asked to write this, he says it's like being asked, I think he said it was like being asked to be a guinea pig for eating a new delicious chocolate or something, or like being handed a box of chocolates and being asked to eat them, something where he was like, it's just going to be fantastic. So that sounds really cool. So yeah, this is going to be December. And then also in December, I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do this or not, but I'm thinking about reading the Jane Austen Book Club by Karen Joy Fowler, because I've seen the film of this and I really love it. And since I'm kind of forming a one-person Jane Austen book club for the rest of the year, which I'm hoping other people are going to join me on, but since I am doing that, I figured that I would also go ahead and read this. So I might try to read this in December after I finish all the others. I might try to fit it in somewhere in the middle. I'm really not sure. But I am looking forward to it. And the reason it doesn't have a dust jacket is because I got it secondhand. So, yeah. But yeah, so that's my current plan, and I'm very excited about it because I haven't read the Austens in, or I haven't read Austen's books in, at this point, a little over 2 years, and even then, I skimmed a couple of them. So, yeah, I'm really excited that I'm doing this, and I really hope that all of you, well, not all of you, but some of you will join me, and please let me know down in the comments what you think of this project. Please let me know if you would like to join me. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.